Good afternoon, everybody. Today's story is from the Puffin Book of 5-Minute Stories, and this is a book that I got when I was little. It's a lovely sunny day. We have got the cats around, so you might see them in the background. The story I've chosen is called Clever Cakes. So here it goes. Once there was a girl called Marcia who lived with her granny at the edge of the woods. One day, Marcia said, "Granny, can I play outside with my friends?" "Yes, Marcia," said Granny, "but don't wander off into the woods, will you? There are dangerous animals that bite." Off went Marcia to play with her friends. They played hide and seek. Marcia went away to hide, and she hid right deep in the woods. Then she waited for her friends to find her. She waited and waited, but they never came. So Marcia came out of her hiding place and started to walk home. She walked this way, then that way, but very soon she knew she was lost. "Help!" she shouted. "Help!" But no one came. Then very suddenly up came a massive, muscly bear. "Aha!" said the bear. "You come with me, little girl. I'm taking you home. I want you to cook my dinner, wash my trousers and scrub the floor in my house." "I don't want to do that or anything like it, thank you very much," said Marcia. "I want to go home." "Oh, no, you don't," said the bear. "You're coming home with me." And he picked up Marcia in his massive, muscly paws and took her off to his house. So now Marcia had to cook and clean and wash and dust all day long, and she hated it. And she hated the massive, muscly bear. So she made a plan. She cooked some cakes, and then she said to the bear, "Mr. Bear, do you think I could take some cakes to my granny?" "I'm not falling for that stupid trick," thought the bear. "If I let her go to Granny's, she'll never come back." "No, you can't," he said. "I'll take your cakes to her myself." And he thought, "I'll eat all those cakes. Yum, yum, and yum again." "All right," said Marcia. "I'll put the cakes in this basket. Don't eat them on the way to Granny's, will you? 'Cause if you do, something terrible will happen to you." "Of course I won't eat the cakes," said the bear. As soon as the bear's back was turned, Marcia jumped into the basket. When he turned around, he picked up the basket and walked off. After a while, the bear got tired. Oh, that basket was so heavy, it was pulling off his arm. So he sat down. "Now for those cakes," he said. But Marcia called out from inside the basket, "Don't you eat us, Mr. Bear. We're little cakes for Marcia's granny." You should have seen how the bear jumped. "The cakes hurt me. Oh yes, Marcia did say if I ate them, something terrible would happen to me. I better leave them alone." So up got the bear and walked on and on and on until he began to feel hungry. He thought, if I could eat all the cakes without them knowing, surely nothing terrible would happen to me. But how can I eat them without anyone knowing? He said out loud, "Oh, I wonder if those little cakes would like to hop out of the basket and come for a walk with me." But Marcia called out from inside the basket, "Don't you dare touch us, you greedy glut. We're little cakes for Marcia's granny." The bear nearly jumped out of its jacket. "Whew, whew. Those devilish little cakes knew that was a trick. What clever cakes. Next time I won't say anything at all. I'll just sit down and gobble them up. Yum, yum, and yum again." So up he got and walked on and on and on. But now the bear was getting really very, very hungry. It felt like there was a huge hole in his belly. This time he remembered not to speak. Very carefully he sat down and slowly he reached out his massive muscly paw for the basket. But Marcia, peeking through the hole in the basket, could see what the bear was up to, and she called out, "Don't you dare touch us, you horrible greedy glut! We're little cakes from Marcia's granny, and if you touch us, we'll jump out of the basket faster than you can blink, and we'll eat you up, ears and all." "Zoo, wow! Those cakes must be magic," said the bear. "I'd be crazy to touch them. I'd better take them to Marcia's granny as quickly as I can, or something terrible will happen to me." And he hurried on to Granny's house. When he got there, he shouted, "Open the door, Granny!" Granny came to the door, and when she saw a great big bear standing there, she was scared stiff. But little Marcia called out from the basket, "Look out, bear! Your time's up! Now we're going to eat you!" The bear dropped the basket, turned and ran off shouting, "Help! Help! The cakes are going to eat me! The cakes are going to eat me!" As soon as the bear was off and away, out of the basket popped Marcia. Oh, and how pleased Granny was to see her, and how pleased Marcia was to see her granny. They hugged and kissed each other. So many times there were no kisses left till the next day. "What a clever girl you are to trick a big bear," said Granny. "Never mind that," said Marcia. "Let's get these cakes inside us." And that's what they did. Yum, yum, and yum again.